take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Buckets. ABC is out there with Goodrich. Then there's Dunn, and it's Best in at the small forward. We've got Williams. Stoudemire out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Mitchell Robinson, and it's McGrady in at the 2-guard spot. Lets it fly from 18. Rebound by Williams.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's ABC after Tracy McGrady's score. McCoy passes to Dunn. Doris, there is nothing like opening night in the NBA. Every fan base just teeming with optimism for the upcoming season.
I think all of us are just so thrilled to have NBA basketball back. There's no losses in the losing column. Everybody's happy. Let's tip it off and go.
And guys have that little step, and these first weeks of the season are always exciting.
Oh, no doubt. Everybody's bursting with enthusiasm. Players are fresh.
Now, here is McGrady. And it's blocked. Here's ABC. He's guarded by Williams. And he gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And there's the pass to Buckets. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10 frame to send it back.
Down against Williams. To the paint. Here's Stoudemire. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And stolen by Williams. It's blocked. Here's ABC, guarded by Robinson. And it's done in the corner. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Williams finds Isaac. And the 3 off target. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's ABC. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Stoudemire. And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Back to Williams. The dish to McGrady. Outside Williams. He lobs it up and finished off by Robinson.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Buckets, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Williams. It's blocked. Here's Best. McGrady covering. And he jams it with authority.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Down low, here's Stoudemire. That's good, great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's ABC. It's Goodrich on the wing. Floats one, and it's good on the way in.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Williams kicks to Robinson. To the middle. Here's Stoudemire. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Stoudemire's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
And here is Isaac. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Stoudemire trying to break free. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And with the way Mitchell Robinson can protect the rim doors, there's a lot to like about that second-round pick.
Yeah, on draft day, Mitchell Robinson flew under the radar, but he had a great summer league. He got tremendous minutes early as a rookie. This is a great leaper, a great shot blocker, always something teams can use, both of those attributes.
Al Horford, he's checked board with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. You look at Robinson, second in the NBA, a great defender.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Now here's Williams. Now here's Horford. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. Overdone. It's tipped, but he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's ABC. He has 7. Passes it to Buckets. Goodrich against McGrady. Stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Al Horford. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 13 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he gives them a nice rotation on the front court. He is a quality reserve.
Well, the one thing you can't teach is size. He's not as developed skill-wise as some guys, but certainly a valuable backup for this team.
Off target with his 3. Gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. They get the rebound. Pass to Best. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Best's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
McGrady outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Yeah, you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Here's McCoy. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. ABC's got 10.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Williams up on top. Dunn covering. Williams looking over the floor. Inside. That's good from Horford on the assist from Jason Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Best. For 3. Sinks the triple. He's got 8.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Horford. It's deflected. The pass to McCoy. To the middle. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Here's Williams. Six to shoot. Here's Horford. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, this guy's such a polished player from this area of the floor. Al Horford, it doesn't get any easier.
Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Here's Isaac. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the visiting team going into the break with a 10-point lead. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. The game is evolving, and Al Horford has changed his game along with it.
It never occurred to me that I'd be shooting
And give Horford credit. He adjusted with the times. He didn't stay set, Greg, in his ways.
Yeah, he was always a great mid-range shooter, and he's proven to be a legitimate threat from deep.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Dunn is out there with buckets. And it's ABC, then it's Goodrich, and it's Best in at the 3 slot.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
Allen against Goodrich. Takes the 3. That shot off. Just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Passes it to Buckets. Here's Best. No good from outside. Gone 0-3, and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Now here's Rivers, guarded closely. It's deflected, and he stepped in the line, so they turn it over.
Team's ball.
They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. Back to Horford. Rivers with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Bucket.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Floats it up for Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
Well, the rise for the alley-oop, just remarkable timing, perfect execution.
And what a journey it's been for Austin Rivers since being drafted 10th overall back in 2012. Looked like he might not have what it takes to be an NBA player early, but he persevered and is now an integral part of this group. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Pass to Buckets. Here's Best. He's got 8. Here's Buckets. Got it from 16 feet. Buckets got 12. And with Rivers, he's never given up on himself and continued to add to his team. Even, Greg, as he's gone from team to team.
You know, he's shown that he can function as either the point or off guard and still give great production from either spot. And as he grows older, you could see him being a top-level 6th man for the rest of his career.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Got a piece of it. The feed to Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Allen. Got a hand on it.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And finished off by Rivers.
Austin Rivers knows how to navigate through defenses, puts the ball on the deck and gets to his spot.
Here's ABC. 12 points for him. Now Dunn score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And here's Rivers. He has 6. And the dunk by Horford.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
McCoy passes to Buckets. Down low. Here's Dunn. And another shot. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Dunn's got his 3rd basket of the night. Go on. 5 minutes to the end of the second quarter. Now here's Rivers. And Doris, you played point guard. What do you like to see from that position?
Well, I'm going to go back to the Showtime Lakers, which was my first team that I adored when I was a kid watching the NBA. And the reality is this, Kevin, I love to see teams play in transition, get out in the open floor. What's better than watching Steph Curry cross half court with a full head of steam and the defender knowing, oh, good God, anything could happen here. He might pull a 3, he might finish in spectacular fashion off the run, or he might find a teammate for a momentum-building 3. Like, get in transition and run, baby.
And Steve Clifford wants a timeout. ABC really making a difference here.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
The visitors on defense. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Here's Horford. That's tipped, but they'll get another chance. Stoudemire. And it's Stoudemire with the jam. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Here's Best. The long distance 3 is buried. Best's got 11 points.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Pass to Newman. 1:52 left to play here in the half. 5 on the clock. Back to Isaac. There's the pass to Rivers. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 14. 1:30 left to play in the first half. Passes it to Newman. Back to Stoudemire. Kicks it to Rivers. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Dunn. Dunn's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Buckets. Lays it up and off the glass. Buckets got 8 points here in this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Newman. Shot to stop the run. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
One of your keys defensively is do your work early and push him out of his comfort zone.
Fires for 3. Stoudemire grabs the board, being at 46%, making some buckets. Pass to Newman. 3-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done. He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession.
Mitchell Robinson. Tracy McGrady.
McGrady with the ball. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the jam by Stoudemire.
And Stoudemire, just excellent timing on these alley-oops. It has that great connection with his teammates. Lob it up, and he'll take care of the rest.
And so it's the visiting team, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's got... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right at the second. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Stoudemire. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then it's Williams. And it's Robinson in at the center.
Doing so.
Here's McGrady. Makes it off the glass. McGrady's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
The pass to Buckets. Tries it from the top of the key. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. Passes it to Isaac. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. From deep. That one doesn't drop.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Done outside. And Robinson comes to help. Pass to Buckets. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Buckets got 21 in the game.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And Steve Clifford wants a timeout. One of the stories here, Buckets getting it done today.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Bacon, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Cuts off the pass. Here's Buckets, and he dunks it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
McGrady passes to Bacon. Back to McGrady. Clock at 4. Overdone. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
It's Goodrich on the wing. No good from the wing. Gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Here's Bacon. And that time, also a missed shot.
You can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. And stolen by Dunn. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Here's Williams. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
And Greg, you know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Robinson misses.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Lobbed up there for Dunn.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's good. And that's 12 points for Amari Stoudemire.
And how about the mindset of Williams? Just constantly on the lookout to set up his teammates.
Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that, Greg. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Pass to Bacon. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Dunn. It's been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think, Greg, it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
The kick out to Williams. Tries it from 19, and he drops that one in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The shot's good. And that's 29 points for buckets.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Fires from 14. Doesn't go for him.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And it's Goodrich missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Williams attacking. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist from Jason Williams. Williams has got his 7th assist in the game. And Robinson comes to help. Here's ABC. He's guarded by Williams.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
The 11-footer. No good off the back of the rim. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. There's the steal. And he finished it off with the lay-in.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Done. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
The assist, Canada.
Now Williams. To the inside.
I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. ABC is out there with Goodrich. Then there's Buckets. Then there's Dunn, and it's Best in at the 3.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Picked away, and they're running.
Child, please.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's the break. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And that's 31 points for Buckets. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. To the paint, here's Horford, and finished off by Horford.
Well, Al Horford does not mind sending a message now and then. How about that easy flush?
And the pass to Buckets. Out left to the wing, Best. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. 33 points for Buckets.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Horford the pass to Bacon. Here's Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen all by himself. Goes up, rips down the breakaway slam.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Doris, do you have high hopes for the new draft lottery system to keep every team competitive to the very end of the season?
Well, one of the keys in implementing this new draft lottery system was to make sure that the bottom 3 teams were given equal opportunity to get that top draft choice. I think you did see it have some effect on play and teams trying to be competitive while understanding they're still going to have an opportunity to build their team through the draft. But here's the reality. The NBA has got to be under review constantly. There's a process in play. It's one of the most proactive leagues in the country in terms of always looking for little things to make sure their game is the best it can be.
Attention to detail. Well said. Shot clock at 6. Here's Newman. It's deflected. And here they come. Here's McCoy. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
As athletic a move as you're going to see right there. Unreal.
How about the hang time on that thing? Wow. Here's Little. Down low. They need this. Horford, no luck.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And foul on the shot to the line. Doris, isn't it interesting that we're seeing some teams with more 3-point attempts than 2-point attempts?
It's incredible, Kevin, that every year over the last decade you see more 3-point attempts across all 30 NBA teams. And think about the Houston Rockets. In each of the last 2 years, the Rockets have actually taken more 3s than 2s. This is the evolution of the game. It is not going anywhere. There's 2 high-valued shots in the league. Restricted area 2s, that means point-blank opportunities at the rim, and 3-point shots. And everything else in between seems to be getting lost.
To the inside. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Well, Kev, how about that? Contest is right there. Just Al Horford better on the offensive end than the defense.
Tipped away. Here's McCoy. Oh,
wow.
Goodness.
Where did that come from?
Holy goodness.
That was beautiful. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Pass to Best.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And they're on the break. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. McCoy passes to Buckets.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Pass to Bacon. Of course, you and I were just talking about something Commissioner Silver said the other day about a proposed mid-season tournament. What do you think?
Well, I certainly think if they do move to a midseason tournament, it's going to have real value for it to matter. To get the fans engaged, something has to be on the line. So, number one, you're going to have 2 goals. Instead of 1 championship, maybe you want to win that midseason tournament too.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And here's the fast break. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Here's Newman. He's looking for Horford and finds him.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Out in his own on the break. Here's Newman. Oh, that's blocked. Now the pass to Buckets. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, let's take a look at Nasir Little. More power and athleticism at this point than skill, wouldn't you say?
I mean, no doubt. As an amateur, he could rely on the physical gifts to dominate. But in the NBA, you have to be able to shoot and handle with confidence. I think Little will get there because he has a tremendous work ethic.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Robinson, the layup missed. Here's ABC, defended by Allen. Allen with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Simons. Here's the 3. Allen, that's good.
How about the laser focus on that jump shot? Pays no attention to the nearest defender.
Has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
Little. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
Here's ABC. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. ABC's got 32 points.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes, Greg, when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Bacon. 6 to shoot. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
That's tipped. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. The way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris...